Alright, so I figured I'd do some shorter videos. This one's going to be about Maker Plus, and we're going to use the shape editor tool and uh, the draft tool. Alright, so start off. This model was made, and this piece here is flat, and I'm not a huge fan of it. So what I want to do is use the shape editor tool to round that out. So first, we're going to draw a circle because it's just a circle. We just need a vector that's over top of the piece, and that looks pretty spot on already. I'm happy with that. And then we're going to select it and open up the shape editor tool. And we're going to use the round because I want it to be round. This is pretty exaggerated, but I'll show you what it looks like from the side. Okay, so let's get that down, maybe 13, 14 maybe. That looks pretty good. Not too like that. Cool. So I'm going to apply that. That was 7, ended up being 17, so whatever that's worth. Cool. The next, I think that this triangle piece is a little bit exaggerated, so let's go ahead and draw a triangle using the Polygon tool. 3 sides, something like that. We'll go ahead and center it up. And we can hold the Alt key and lock the plane. I think we need a little bit bigger. That looks pretty good. Now we're gonna go ahead and fillet it. I already done this, so I know that these are 1/10 of an inch. Kind of round that out. We can use the shape editor tool again, and this time we're going to use the square because we don't want it rounded. I'll show you that's what it looks like rounded. Actually, that's not that bad, but actually it kind of looks good if it's rounded, but let's see what square looks like. Square, I think, will leave some sharp edges, so I am going to do it round. And maybe -11 might be a little bit much. Maybe like -4. What do you think about that? Like this, turn our vectors off. I think that looks pretty good. Cool. So that's the shape editor tool. We added a curve there. Cool, I like that. All right, the next one we're gonna do is add draft. And draft will add an angle to all of the edges. So especially in here, the tool path is going to go along, and then it's going to drop straight down. So that I do not like. It's going to leave, the whole tool is going to touch the side here, and it leaves these tool marks along the entire edge. So it's a little bit frustrating. And the draft tool is good, and I end up having to sand it. So the draft tool can really help us there. So I've added a 20-degree angle, and that's a little bit exaggerated maybe, but you can see that it just slants down here. And that way, just the ball of the bit will come down the side, and it does it in all of these. So I'm gonna undo that and show you. So you see how it's straight down. Maybe we'll do like 10. Let's see what 10 looks like. Yeah, maybe that's a little bit better, but either way, it does create a smoother edge because the whole thing is being 3D carved at that point. And I think it does it in here as well. But yeah, the definitely a huge win on that for the draft tool. I think that's a new tool in Maker Plus. So anyway, yeah, there's just a couple of quick little items. We got the shape editor and the draft tool. I hope that helps.